Hello, this is Onyx Tarot, and today I'm going to be doing a message for Capricorn. So thank you guys so much for being here. I do appreciate it. As always, feel free to join me on Patreon where I post the extended and exclusive readings there, okay? Let's go ahead and get a message for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? All right, so you guys have reunion, and then bottom of the deck is burden of tears. All right. Alrighty. All right, so reunion. You are waiting for a strong sign, yet we have already sent it to you. We sent it to you 1 year ago. A year ago, something important happened to you. You may have felt disconcerted, but it was significant. It was to help you realize something wasn't right for you, to see what you really want, and become aware of your needs and expectations. Take time to remember what happened a year ago. Visualize that event in a positive way and integrate what it had to teach you. Today, you're reconnecting to yourself, and this will let you move forward quickly with joy and compassion. Have faith, have confidence in yourself, and trust in what happened. Even if your feelings about it are negative, remember that what it has taught you is positive. It brings great wisdom. Okay. All right, so yeah. Something very prevalent could have happened a year ago. Now, what was a year ago today? A year ago today would technically be November 19th, around November of 2024. So what was going on for Capricorn at that time? What was going on for you guys? Let's see. And also, you know, with Mercury being in retrograde, there's some type of, like, a lot of cycles of things that used to happen in the past, or again, past things, say past dynamics, past relationships, like all these things could be circling back. So let's see, what is a reunion? What is that for Capricorn? Good lady. In the living room. Yeah. Maybe also look into like your pictures on your phone or something to see where you were a year ago this time. But you guys have the living room, high honors, and then the good lady, okay? So I feel like something really good happened, okay? Or basically something happened, which again, you may have thought was pretty negative. The 21st could be important the next couple days, but I do feel that whatever it is cycling back around, and you're going to have a better outcome this month, okay? So it was something that you showed up with really good intentions on, okay? A relationship, a conflict, a job, something, however it may resonate. And it's something where you see this person all the time, or you're in a situation to where it's a pretty you know what to expect. So like, you know, basically it's like a the living room could be somewhere you see someone all the time, or a place that you go all the time, okay? It could literally be work, or someone's house, or you know what I'm saying, or something in your home, or something with a family matter. So let's look deeper into this. Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like something's happening to where you're in a place where you're able to move forward from something. But like I said, there may be a situation that, let's just keep, okay. What was it that was so bad in the past? Like, what was so bad, or what was so negative in the past? Because especially with the burden of tears being okay, yeah, with the burden of tears being there, it could have been something where it hurt you, and it's coming back to where you can kind of like handle it differently, okay? And even the reading that I did yesterday for you guys, it was like a test to see if you're going to handle something the same way, okay? So, again, maybe you are changing your living environment. Maybe you are changing an important relationship. Maybe you traveled somewhere. Maybe you were in a conflict with someone close to you, okay? Whatever it is, you're really meant to look deeper into it and versus reacting, okay? The Seven of Wands is like you're protecting your peace. You're in a place where you're like, I don't care what you say, what you say, what you say, or what's in my way. I'm going to still get this done. I'm still going to achieve this goal. That kind of thing. More onto that. Seven of Wands. Yep. So if you're in a conflict or conversation or like this weird energy with somebody, especially someone close to you, it doesn't always have to be somebody you're dating or someone, like, it could be anything. If so, whoever's coming forward towards you with this weird energy, like I said, it may be a family member, like it may be someone you know, a childhood friend, maybe, you know, a mother, a father, grandmother, a child, however it may resonate. Someone you have a lot of memories with, whatever is going on, like I said, try not to see it as bad, because everything that's happening right now is actually meant to lead us into our next cycle. So you're going to be able to move on from this person, this situation, this dynamic, but there's something that you're needing to really understand about it, so that you can make a different decision. So if this is a job you're wanting to get out of, or a family dynamic, or, you know, you're trying to move, or you're trying to change something, it's like you're going to be able to do that, but you have to, it could be helpful to just be cognizant of like how you've grown, especially from a year ago to now, okay? So, yeah. What does the Ace of Pentacles look like? Nine of Cups. Yeah, you're at a point where you're more than able to handle whatever the heck this is, okay? So let's look into Burden of Tears 21. Let's see what that's about. 6 months ago. Okay, this is interesting, these timelines. Something important happened. Jesus. 6 months ago would have been 5. So around May, okay? Something heavily disrupted your energy and emotions. Part of your energy froze. Part of you had a bad scare. Fear isn't a negative emotion. Fear comes when you feel in danger. When its role is to advise you, fear freezes you. When its role is to warn you, fear allows you to understand what's going on. Today, we invite you to understand what frightened you and made you sad using the method of your choice. Understand that understand what that fear means to teach you. We've been sending you signs over the past few days to help you connect with another person. That person will help you directly or indirectly to reconnect to yourself. Interesting. So yeah, if something happened around May, okay, this is going to be, again, this could give you more insight, but it's like, whatever it is going in your favor now, if it makes sense. More on that. Burden of Tears. That's interesting. Yeah, 3 of Cups. Something that happened is closing out a cycle. What was it meant to? Okay, there we go. So we have a King or Queen of Cups. Masculine energy, but could be any sign. This is dealing with somebody else, of course. So this person could have caused you some type of pain. I feel like you've worked through whatever this is. 5 could be important, which is May. Taurus, Gemini could be important as well, but does not have to be. But that was Taurus, Gemini season in May. So, like I said, guys, whatever happened, something is recycling to where you could see that you are able to move forward from it. How is it recycling for Capricorn? Wow, Queen of Pentacles reversed and the Death card. So what it's saying, what is this saying? There's a part of you that like you closed out. Okay. So there was a part of you where you could have felt like things were going in this person's favor. You could have felt like this person was undervaluing you. You could have felt like whatever they were doing. Yep. You're getting the truth about whatever this situation was. So like, again, I know it's kind of like symbolic and it'll resonate differently for everybody, but whatever this person did at that time, they did because they felt that they could, but that has ended, okay? Like drastically ended. So again, what is the message here? Judgment. So yeah, a decision is made for you in your favor. I feel like it's already made for you to be separate from this person, place, thing, job, career, whatever this is. But it was important for you to see what? Maybe there was a decision that you made because you maybe didn't feel like something would work out in your favor, and that's what's cycling back right now. Maybe in the past, because again, here's the background. This is like more so the philosophy the psychology behind it, essentially. When we have a Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Pentacles upright, right? No matter what we're dealing with, there's a power imbalance. There's someone that's like, oh, I'm bigger, I'm better, I'm richer, I'm this, I'm that, I'm da-da-da-da. I have more seniority, whatever they feel. And they basically try to do things to try to make you feel like things aren't going to work out for you. And it's saying that a certain situation that maybe you got like a little weary or nervous about, maybe you're in a place where you're like, I would say something, or I would do this, but actually I don't really want to anymore because I'm scared, because I'm nervous, because I don't think, this is going to work out for me, because this person's bullying me, because they're lying, whatever. That's like the thing here. That's important. Yeah. So it's like after you could have made some type of decision, okay, I'm not going to go after them. Okay, I'm not going to say something. Okay, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. Whatever the case may have been, I feel like that could have been, let's see. I feel like something would have ultimately worked out for you sooner, but the fear of it, you get what I'm saying? The fear of things not working out, the fear of dealing with this person, place, job, career, ex, the fear of it kind of could have made you kind of like back out of it, or just agree, or just find a different alternative. Okay. And again, we're talking about May, and then throughout the past year, but also November of last year. So again, it's kind of far. That's kind of far away, or far back, you may have to really like go through, like I said, your phone and kind of look like what was going on November 2024. Like, again, it feels like it was actually like forever ago. But yeah, whatever this was for you guys, again, I feel that this is cycling back around for you guys to kind of understand how to handle it in the future, because there's something that goes your way completely that basically it's saying it could have went your way in the past, right? Or could have went a little smoother in the past. But again, it's like you have to also give yourself grace, because this is not to, because again, this is what you should know, okay? What you need to know. If you resonate with this, you may not resonate with it, and maybe if that's the case, just watch out for the next video. But what it's saying is, life is not, and decisions are not, oh, I wish I would have done that. I wish I could have done that sooner. I wish I didn't do this. I wish I didn't say that. I wish I stood up for myself. Like, that's literally not what like life is, okay? It's saying like the hangman. So you trusted your gut with the High Priestess, Nine of Swords, and your intuition on how to handle the situation with the tools and the experience that you had at that time. Okay? That's okay. Now it's saying your only job or your only thing is to look at the lesson. Okay? Look at the lesson that it's teaching you, that maybe you may have been ignoring. I don't know. Yeah, that's fun. You're going to understand what this is. And okay, and the world. Okay. So basically some type of cycle could have ended sooner, yada, yada, yada. I just feel like that's not, you're going to be free from something. But again, I just feel like this is more psychological than anything. Like it's more of a like shadow work kind of thing. Because hopefully you guys get what I'm saying. Let's pull some clarifiers. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. Let's see. What is the advice here for Capricorn? All right, guys. To kind of wrap up what I was saying before we get to the advice, it's saying that something would have went in your favor regardless. That's what it's saying. The ways of getting there or the ways of it going in your favor maybe would have shifted, but like it's saying that Queen of Wands reversed, Ten of Wands is someone that's like, I have so much on my plate and I feel nervous and I feel, you know, all these things. So I'm just going to basically like take the longer route, or I don't want to fight with this person, or I can't pay for this, or I can't do. There's something Queen or King of Wands reversed that's kind of like, where you don't believe in yourself, or you may, and it's not even that you don't believe in yourself, okay? It's just more so like, I have all these fears and doubts, and it's saying, trust God and your higher power and your spirit guides and your intuition. That's what it's saying. This Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands is like, this would have gone in your favor. Yes, the harder way, the up in the air way, you know, could have been much longer or much more, you know, confusing to see how it would have turned out. However, it's saying like you have to trust your higher power and your spirit guides at this time, because the cycle is coming back up. You know, the situation is coming back up, and it's going to be very important for you guys to kind of like listen to a better way of handling the situation. Hopefully that makes sense. And again, it may or may not resonate with you guys. But it's saying that a decision's already made. And it's like, it could have been made, you know, it's saying in the month of May. But that's all it's saying. It's not more so blamey. It's more so like in the future, right? In the future, if someone is like, I'm the King or Queen of Pentacles and you're in the reverse because I feel like you're less than me, or I feel like this, or I feel like that, right? If there's someone trying to come at you in the future, tied to your family matters, tied to your career, tied to your money, tied to your opportunities, it's saying, instead of going first to a like split second decision, not saying that you guys did that, okay? I don't even know what this is. Like, again, you guys can let me know in the comments. But instead of making that, like, you know, that first thought is, oh my gosh, this is not going to work out for me. Oh my goodness, this and that. And I don't have this, or I can't say that, or that's going to take too long. So here, fine, I'll just agree and just move on. It's saying it's going to be important to utilize your intuition and your gut to come to a place where you can think intuitively first. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Because I feel like, you know, in stressful situations, it's very easy to like victim blame. It's very easy to, oh, you should have done this. You should have done that. Okay, why did you do this? Why did you think this person could help you? Why did you look into this? Why didn't you file this sooner? Why didn't you answer to that sooner? Why didn't you? You can do that all day till you're freaking blue. And 9 times out of 10, guys and girls, the people who project this onto you, okay, they are usually people who do this to themselves, okay? And they're kind of like stuck themselves in their past life decisions that they should have moved on from 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. They end up just stuck in cycles. So be mindful that, like, give yourself grace in a situation. This message is saying what you need to know. In the future, when people mess with you or when people do things, try not to think out of fear or anxiety or hierarchy. Try to really connect with God, your higher power, your spirit guides, whatever you believe in, because they have a message for you first before you start to emotionally or logically answer. Because a lot of this, like I said, is based on this person or people in the future, whoever, feeling like you're less than them, or they're wanting you to feel like you're less than them. And then over time, you're going to see that that was a projection, because they're actually this person. And you're actually in the upright. You're actually grounded. You're actually stable. They're the ones that have either they lost things or lost stability or lost, their career or they're in a place of turmoil and chaos. And you can see a year from now, you're not. Like, where were you November of last year compared to this year? Where are they November last year compared to this year? Okay, that could definitely be a clarifier as well. So it's saying that there's something that will go your way. Okay, and again, it's not beneficial to say, oh my God, I wish I would have did this or did that, or I could. No, just think next time when if something else happens in the future, right? Think intuitively first. Think, what is this trying to teach me? What are my fears of the situation? So that you can kind of quantify how to better trust your intuition versus feeling like, okay, this is going to be a hard fight. This could be an uphill battle. All the negative stuff that people want to project onto you. Okay. So guys, your advice, Kiwi, do a walking meditation each day for the next week. Okay. So you can obviously do what you want, but next week, which starts on I think the 23rd, could be very important or very helpful to go do some exercise, or even, like, you know what I'm saying? Have y'all seen those little immersive videos where they like, you can work out from your living room or something? It's kind of funny. It's funny because it's like, now it's like popping up. It's like a modern day version of Tapo, but it's like, you guys, I'm sure you guys have seen it. But like any type of meditation or walking, or even 3-minute walk or walking on the treadmill, anything like that, could definitely help ground you as you come forward towards a lot of major decisions. Also, Penguin, the period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. That's really good, okay? Because this is in the past. So again, if you resonate with this and you start to ponder on it, do not feel bad for, I could have said this, I could have done that. Oh, okay, I guess I could have done hindsight 2020. I could have just said this, or I could have actually looked at that. Like, no. This is just saying, in the future, believe in yourself. And it's like, not, I don't know. You guys get what I'm saying. Okay. Chimpanzee. Use both your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem or get answers to your question. So that's also very important as well. And that's kind of actually what I was saying in the reading. Like, instead of thinking only emotionally or only logically, use your intuition first. Okay. Like, this person, this thing cannot bully you. Like, and I'm speaking that into existence. They cannot do that. Like, there isn't a situation where this person can be like, hey, da 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 da. Like, they can't. I know I just said a bunch of nothing, but you get what I'm saying? Hopefully you guys get what I'm saying. I feel like I'm being redundant. And then Unicorn, indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. So again, that is also a part of strengthening your intuition, because like I said, whatever is happening, especially if you guys have been in these weird, like, power balance dynamic situations where people are trying to exert their power over you, whatever, it may be very helpful, again, to, like, go on a walk, or, exercise, or to draw, or, you know what I'm saying? Little things that kind of get your mind off of like the day to day, the scrolling, the social media, things like that. I do feel like it'll be very, very helpful as you have, especially if you have upcoming things coming up with a past person or a past cycle that's going to be closing out, okay, in the near future, okay? So I hope this was helpful. Thank you guys so much for hitting the like button. I do really appreciate it. For the month of December, I am starting a monthly Patreon thing where I post each day and we work on certain goals and strengthening your intuition and all of those things. So feel free to check that out. You can have early access to that as well. So check that out in the tiers on Patreon if you guys would like to join, okay? But otherwise, thank you guys for being here and thank you for watching.